Hey everybody, and welcome to day number 13 of the Lincoln Rehab. We're just taking a quick little tour through the garage here. As you can see, Thomas the plasterer has been hard at work, and he's got all of that blue board up, and he started plastering. And so this is a little bit different than what I do. So I mostly use joint compound, which is readily available and easy to work with, but he's actually doing a plaster treatment on this. And when you get into something like that, it's all about skill and knowing how to work the plaster. Now, one of the great things about working with plaster is it takes a long time to set, so it gives you a little extra time to really kind of work it and get these smooth. And then that's also a downside. Because it takes a long time to cure, that means that these walls are going to be drying for up to a week before we can actually paint them. And so you can't paint plaster walls early like you can with a joint compound. Joint compound you usually paint within 24 hours. But with plaster, like I said, you've got to give it a week, and some paints actually recommend up to 90 days for them to dry. So we've been dealing with a lot of humidity here, and I think we're going to get a dehumidifier in here when Thomas the plasterer is all done, so that we can really kind of suck the humidity out of here. So while that's going on, he's going to rip up all this tar paper. As you can see, he put that down for a really good reason, because this does make quite the mess. And then while this is drying and we're giving it its week to dry, we're going to start working on the floor in here and get that floor all etched so that our epoxy paint can really stick to it. And that's going to be next week. So it's day 13, so let's take a look at where we are this week, because, well, 2 weeks we said we'd give them back the middle of their house, and the homeowners have been away. So they're coming back this weekend, and we want to make sure that, well, that we're on schedule. So here we are in the hallway entering into the very front. The tile is done, all the trim is done, the doors are done. In fact, it's so done that we're going to call the hallway done. So we're giving the hallway back to them. Moving into the bathroom. Well, the bathroom got its first coat of paint, second coat of paint yesterday. All the trim, they came and they measured for the glass. The vanity is now in place. The moldings are going up and all the way around. And then my focus today is really just going to be on building up this shelf for the washer and the dryer and getting that cabinet in, along with our drying racks and our hanging rod and all the little niceties. So yeah, we're really close. In fact, tomorrow is probably going to be a touch-up day with a wet brush just to hit anything that we missed. But that's it. The last thing is just getting our thresholds here. It's a little bit of a step up, of course, from the tile to the wooden floor. So we're going to do our thresholds and then just try and match the existing wood floor as best we can with a stain color. And we're going to call this job done. So tomorrow's 14 days. Yeah, 14 days is great. If you're wondering what happened to day number 12, well, we were running around really busy yesterday, so I'm trying to get these videos in as best I can. If you do have any questions, please ask them and I will get to them. I'll get a little bit of a break this weekend before we move into the garage rehab. What we're going to call it on this is sort of the Lincoln Rehab extension. And then, yeah, leave a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and yeah, thanks for checking me out.